Hey, why have you betrayed me? Why, Streamlabs, why, or OBS, why have you betrayed me? It was, everything was set up correct.
Hi.
Oh my God, it's a giant. Why are you a giant? Why are you, oh my God, why are you a giant? Get the,
I found this little bottle that said "drink me."
yeah, all right, don't drink weird things people leave lying around. You don't know where that's been. Yeah, weirdo. Anyway, um,
That's gonna sound really weird to anyone who doesn't get that reference.
no, I know, right? But that's their problem, skill issue and all that.
Mhm.
So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on when in the world you're watching this from. This will be going live Wednesday, the 14th? No,
No,
9th? 7th.
we can math.
It's funny how I said 14 first, because I was thinking Monday the 12th, because
Yeah,
that's when my procedure is.
yeah. We're not
Um,
quite there yet.
no, another week to go. So this will be likely our last Digimon Seekers for about 2 weeks.
Hmm.
We might
You
be able.
say our last for 2 weeks as if there's not going to be the one the week after.
No, but that's what I mean. We won't be able to do it on the 11th. So at minimum, it'll be the 18th unless we do it that week before the 18th, or we do the two together. I don't know what way
Hmm.
we're going to work that.
I mean, it's not like there's a huge break though.
No.
It's just we just won't be doing one of them.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There will be catch up, and in line with that again, there is a video set to go live tonight. That tonight being the 7th of
Mm.
June, because there is no live show because I'm on call for work this week, and I don't want to be getting a phone call and have to end the broadcast and have to go off and deal with a customer and then try and pick up back up where we were and then stitch everything together afterward.
Yeah, yeah, we're not doing that.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
And you can't just leave Meg to run the show because God knows what'll happen.
This is fine. The place is on fire. Um so yeah, so it's even like we're recording this Sunday the 4th of June. We'll be doing the Digimon Tamers show tonight. Then we might have gotten away with doing Seekers next week because it's a shorter recording and it's easier to sort of pick up and pop
Mm.
back. But, well, I have a hospital appointment. I have a surgery on the 12th, so I need to travel on the Sunday. And Seekers doesn't come out till 4 in the afternoon. So, unless I'm leaving at like 6 p.m. or something, it just wasn't happening. And that's no. I need to give myself plenty of time for travel and food because I won't be able to eat. I'll have to fast that night.
Mm.
So I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to eat in good time. And
You're gonna have Burger King, aren't you?
no, I say nothing. Um,
There's no Burger King where we live.
there is where I'm going though.
Mm-hmm.
I say nothing. Ask me no questions. I'll tell you no lies.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so there won't be a live show on the 7th. There will not be a live show on the 11th, obviously, based on what we've been saying. And there will likely not be a live show on the 14th. That really depends on how I'm feeling physically
Because surgery.
because exactly because surgery. I could be fine,
Mm.
right? It's a generally uninvasive procedure. But aesthetic is a thing, and painkillers, if I'm given any sort of aftercare for
Mm.
painkillers and things like that, yeah, it yeah.
Mm.
So I don't know how I'm going to be feeling come Wednesday, so there will likely not be a show, but if I'm feeling up to it, maybe I
It's
want to do.
more if you're feeling up to traveling. Get back home.
Well, I'm going to have to be back by Wednesday anyway, I'm gonna have to leave early because I'm back at work on the Thursday.
Oh, true.
Unless the hospital say, actually no, you're gonna need a full week. Here's a note.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be back at work on the Thursday anyway. So if I'm feeling up to it on the Wednesday, we might as well.
Yeah.
And I'd be happy enough to do. Where are we? 20 and 21.
I think so.
Yeah, because we did 18 and 19 for Cross Wars on the 31st. So, so I wouldn't mind doing another bit of Cross Wars, see where the whole Nene and Dark Knightmon stuff is going and where we're gonna pick up from there. But that's not what we're here for today. What we are here for today is Digimon Seekers 1-16.
Just keep talking.
They just pick the most inopportune times to act up, don't they?
Yeah.
So we are 1-16. We are 16 chapters, I guess, or episodes into this. And we finally have an evolution.
Yes.
Spoilers for the end of this, although you've seen the thumbnail by this point.
Yeah.
So Lugamon.
If you watched the trailer, you knew this was coming.
Yeah, so Lugamon has finally evolved into Lugarmon. And he's the image is pretty cool.
Oh, it's very good.
Oh,
excuse me.
But you know what else? I've just realized.
What?
For those of you that are tuning in for the first time, my name is AJ, your gogglehead in charge. This is my co-host, Miss Meg Mon.
Hi.
And yeah, welcome to the Co-Crumb Podcast. Mini episode 116. We are...
Mini.
because these generally tend to be shorter form than the live shows where we do our watch-alongs. And currently, as we said, we're doing Cross Wars and Tamers, coming off the back of Ghost Game and Atmon.
Hey, you remembered.
Yeah, and after Cross Wars and Tamers, we'll be doing Frontier and Savers. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, so this episode, God, Satsuki just doesn't stop, does she?
No, she's very angry.
This episode is just either you talk too much or Satsuki is angry.
Angry and easily distracted.
Well, yeah, that as well. Easily distracted is, yeah, so.
Oh, she's so funny.
She is, but the whole it starts off with doing the Digimon analyzer thing for Numamon. So, Numamon, champion level, mollusk, virus type, and whatever.
I don't like that word.
Mollusk. It's. I mean, that's what they're called, mollusks. But then it's just yeah.
Numamon is a shellfish.
Oh yeah, slime jelly thing. Yeah.
He doesn't have a shell.
No, well, but there are those shell versions. It's like a slug and a snail. Snail is just a slug and a shell.
I suppose.
And there's that shell Numamon. So
I suppose
it's the same idea. But it's just a wall of text afterward.
Yeah.
Satsuki is angry. She literally says, "They've made me so angry."
Yeah.
And
she's just screaming.
And then she's really bullying Lugamon at this point.
Yeah.
The whole she just keeps repeatedly calling him forehead.
Yeah.
And even Lugamon's like, "Could you not?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "No, forehead." And then she calls him a mangy mutt a couple of times.
Yeah. That's racist.
And she is so angry. And just hyperactive and and then she starts and I think this is sort of coming off from the end of the last one, because I think she's still a bit riled up that Adrian is just kind of like, "Oh, you're a woman, it's fine."
Yeah.
Obviously then as well, Lugamon attacking the police.
Yeah.
When AG had the situation under control and Lugamon just went, "Nah, I'm gonna attack them anyway."
Get out of my yard.
Yeah. Yeah, he does kind of say something similar later in
This
this.
is my home or something.
Yeah, this is my yard. All right, Undertaker. But yeah, but like, so she's going ballistic, and she's like, arrest them, and she's like, I'm the deputy squad leader of the crime response team, cyber division, investigation section, metro. She's giving out like her full every fucking department she's in and she's working for, and then sort of goes, and there's like the name Satsuki Tamahime, you bastard, and Eiichi's process, that was long.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh no, God, my affiliation, I'm not supposed to say that. And then she's like, oh God, forget you said anything. Hey, forehead, you didn't hear that. Hear what?
Yeah.
I like to believe Lugumon isn't being disingenuous here. I like to believe Lugumon just heard words and none of it kind of made sense because she's just spewing.
Yeah, and he was just disinterested in what she had to say in general.
Yeah. Has it stopped talking yet? But then and then like Lugumon's like, a wannabe cop like you has no busy, not no business, no busy making fun of me. And then she's like, oh, are you gonna cry now? I love my interface, and then and then she's still like, enough, forehead, and she's just really picking on him.
The two of them are riled up, and then Eiji's just like, how'd you spell your name?
Yeah.
What?
I thought this was going somewhere else. I honestly did. When I was reading it, I thought this was going somewhere else. Because he's like, wait, what kanji do you use for your name, Satsuki? And she's like, huh? It's Tama from Shogi and Hime from Princess. And then she gets all flustered and like, why am I telling you that? That's personal information. I literally thought he was going to start calling her Egg Princess. Honest to God, that is where I thought this was going.
Yeah.
Like she was coming up with these like stupid nicknames for him and Lugumon, so he was like, oh well, I can do it too. So that was kind of where I thought this was going, but no, I think he's just genuinely just trying to mellow everyone out.
Yeah, because otherwise he's gonna get arrested.
Yeah. So like she's still furious, but teasing her has apparently been so much fun that Eiji fears he'll get addicted to it. And then he gives her his name.
His full name.
and then when she gives out to him for it, he's like, oh, forget it. My name is Codecracker Fang. And then her response to that is like, oh, well, good, because that'll make it, then I won't have to remember Eiji Nagasumi, or I won't have to like check it up or whatever. And she's calling him an elite level A or above Codecracker. And Eiji's little geekdom kind of comes through, and he's like, "Yeah, seal of approval, Lugumon. I'm a top ranked Codecracker. Yeah."
He's just standing there going, "I'm number one.
Yeah,
I'm number one."
But apparently, like level A Codecrackers are automatically placed on the police blacklist. So maybe don't celebrate so soon, Eiji. Your days, but like. Your days of living a normal life are over, sociopath. Does Satsuki know the words she's using?
I don't know.
She's
like, using too many words, so I think it's just word vomit at this stage.
Yeah. Like
it's like I had a friend and his mom was yelling at him. I don't know what he did. He ducked off school or something.
Right.
She was yelling and screaming and throwing things, and then she went, "You pervert!" And even she was like, "What the fuck?" You pervert.
Perverting the course of education?
I can't remember what he did, but it was nothing that would ever require the word pervert to come out of his mother's mouth. Yeah. So yeah, it does happen.
Yes. She's just word vomiting all over this chapter.
Oh, she really is.
Numemon then cries out. And then like Lugumon is telling Eiji not to be scared because the enemy is. No, here's the thing. Because this stupid machine translation is going in
Mm-hmm.
and changing like Japanese phrases for Western ones. That's I think that's meant to say champion.
Yeah, because it said champion earlier,
Yeah,
but now it says
but
adult.
now it's saying an adult. But like
Yeah.
Numamon would be an adult level, so I think um
They just forgot to change the other
they
one.
they just well yeah they just forgot to change this one I guess. Um, because there's also when digivolving comes up later, there's a very noticeable element where you go, oh, they just changed the word without the context of how it's used over here.
Mm.
But we'll kind of get to that. But yeah, so don't be scared just because the enemy is a champion level. Lugumon readies itself for battle. And if this is AG, I'm physiologically unable to eat slimy things like grated yams, okra, and natto.
I think it's Lucamon saying that
Really?
because he doesn't want to eat. He doesn't want to like he bit the others, so he doesn't.
Oh,
He's not
yeah.
gonna bite the Numamon, which is fair enough. It's a ball of snot.
Yeah, that's yeah. Okay, yeah, I get you there. Yeah, that's a good catch on that actually. And then there's just blip 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 blip.
Yeah,
Uh,
because then she says, "Stick to Digimon food." She wouldn't say that. To
oh
Iggy,
yeah,
so
if you can't
yeah.
eat natto, just stick to Digimon food. Yeah, but so the Numamon starts shooting poop, like a rapid fire cannon,
Yeah.
and Satsuki's all riled up, and this isn't food though, it's poo. And Asia and Lugumon start dodging just about in the nick of time. And Lugumon has this fantastic line
Yeah.
where he's like, what a disgusting attack. I guess it's true what they say about Fifth Avenue Digimon being trash. It's perfect for this loudmouth woman, though. Just like, ow. Um, even AG, who was like, oh, thank God, it's only a woman. Last chapter, even
Mm.
he's like, you know she can hear you, right?
Mm.
You've a talent for pissing her off. It's just such a good line as well.
A lot of swearing in this chapter.
Oh, a lot of yeah. AG's sweating, but the damage has already been done. She calls him a mud again. I won't let you talk about my Numamon like that. Did we just incite further anger? Um,
You're right, you did.
so Numamon fires something huge at them. Lugumon jumps out of the way, but the bullet
Mm-hmm.
bounces off the wall and hits AG. Um, wonderful.
Oh.
And AG is just completely covered in poo.
Yeah. But then he's just covered in fertilizer of all
Yes.
things. No, you covered in poop.
And even
But then
Lucamon's like, oh, you're lucky it was only a ricochet. Like, what?
what would have happened if he was actually hit by it?
And then he starts crying.
Yeah, it says AG starts crying. I'm under the assumption that it's meant to be like AG cries out, like, ah!
Yeah.
You know, like, ew.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, you don't even see this king in comedy manga anymore. Oh, I never should have mind linked. Well, so he's kind of like griping rather than crying.
Yeah.
But because he's mind linked, the poo smells like poo and it feels like poo, and his will to fight plummets. And then Satsuki is like, oh, how pathetic. And then she's laughing from on top of the Numamon. So I think I need to commission this because I want her doing the Ojo laugh while standing on top of the Numamon. I think that'd be hilarious to see artwork wise.
Yeah.
So I might have to get that commissioned.
Yeah.
Um.
And then the AG is just starting conversation again.
Yeah. They like so Satsuki like AG is like, hey Satsuki, what about Numamon do you actually like? And she's like, oh, it's slimy and it's shiny and it's got a hidden ferocity. I find that fascinating. And there's
Heart
a
emoji.
heart emoji. We learn she raises wart slugs in real life, but like she's they only prey on other slugs and snails, so they just
She's one of those little girls that loved bugs growing up.
yeah, proper little tomboy like. And then AG's like, I'll try looking up a video later. And then she's like, you want to see? And she opens up a monitor for him.
And here's the easily distracted part.
Yeah. And then, like, it literally says easily distracted. Like, Satsuki is the type who forgets what's going on when someone strikes up a conversation about something she likes.
Even when it's the enemy that just killed her team.
Yeah.
He's like, so you like slugs? Yes, I like slugs. Let's look at all these videos.
So Lugumon takes this opportunity to check the settings. So like Lugumon's just kind of getting annoyed at everything.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, we're mind linked. We're basically one and the same right now.
Kind of there
like a pain."
Like Sonic with the foot tapping, kind of like,
yeah, come on, I'm waiting. So
Lugumon is kind of giving me like Scar vibes.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay. And then sort of like the order of who's talking, I kind of got lost on a bit here. Because I'm like, is that Lugumon saying, "Hey, AG," or "Bang"? Was it?
Yeah, that's Lugumon.
I've had enough. I'm done. And then AG's, "I've had enough. I'm done with this," because he's still covered in poo.
No, I think that was also Lugumon.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. So he's cowering in fear because Lugumon's just getting annoyed. Yeah, maybe it does make sense. Maybe
it's a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it all. Lugumon clicks its tongue. We're mind linked, so this is going to be a pain. So basically, there's a whole other gag here where Lugumon's like, "All right, skip the mind link so I can actually fight." And Age's like, "But I'm covered in poo." And Lugumon's like, "Wipe yourself off first." And then AG cuts the hololization as directed. And then the poo just remains where he stood. So
Is it like AG shaped poo, like a hole in the blinds or something when a character crashes through?
I think that would be great. A good visual gag, like if this were an anime, or even a manga, would be that it is AG shaped and then it just collapses into like.
Yeah, it like holds his form for a second for the guy.
Yeah,
yeah,
and then it just drops and splatters. So AG is back inside Lugumon's Digicore, so we've got the whole Iron Man setup going back on. His viewpoint merges with that of Lugumon, and he activates his tools and sets the AI mode to battle. So Commandramon takes the initiative, but it's tossing bombs everywhere. Lugumon grabs the ground with all four limbs, leaps to its feet, and runs around the vertical wall of illegal buildings surrounding the plaza, dodging explosions as it does.
What makes them illegal?
Yeah, why are these buildings illegal?
Yeah.
Howling fire. At time of reading, we still do not have our Lugumon bands. They should be arriving on Wednesday.
There's a whole Tuesday in there that post will be happening. But...
Yeah, but no, FedEx have committed to Wednesday.
Yeah.
Bastards. Like my Shantae. Hold on, not to go off tangent for a second, but my Shantae Nendoroid being delivered by DHL, and my Lugumon bands, or our Lugumon bands, being delivered by FedEx. Both arrived in the country at round about the same time. Both companies emailed me for the customs charges. DHL even rang me. And then I sort of just paid it, and it was on the truck that day. So I got that Friday.
Yeah.
FedEx saw that the thing was paid, and it still just went to a depot to sit there. And we have a bank holiday tomorrow, so they're definitely not arriving tomorrow. So maybe Tuesday at the earliest, but they've just decided now Wednesday.
Yeah.
FedEx are terrible. They are terrible. If only like Zen and TCG uses them as a default. If I had a choice, I would always pick DHL. It's when I'm getting stuff off Ami. Like the Nendoroids or statues or pop-up parade stuff, I'll always pick DHL as an option because I know they'll at least deliver it promptly.
Yeah.
FedEx just fucks around for 5 days because reasons. So yeah, that's my tangent. I want my Lugomon dim, damn it.
Yeah.
I just started up the Dragonic Blaze one that came with the black and gold bracelet.
Yeah.
And I'm currently look at Agumon do a run.
Aw, look at him go.
He's adorable with his big old snout.
He's not the hungry one, is he?
No. Well, yes, but he's the hungry one that they decided to transplant the personality onto all the other ones.
Ah, okay. So he's the original hungry boy.
The original hungry boy, yeah. So we'll get to him when we get to Savers. But anyway, so Howling Fire and this wall of flame splits and disrupts the Commandramon. And then Satsuki's like an inextinguishable magic flame. It may only be a bonfire, but it's still a pain in the ass. She's such a sailor.
Yeah.
She really has got the mouth of a sailor. Like they said that in the previous chapter, and I was like, she hasn't done anything to warrant that. And now it's like every other word is like a swear or an insult or this or that. So Numamon and Satsuki, with Satsuki on board, let's not forget that she is still riding Numamon into battle like a frickin' chariot.
Yeah.
Unafraid of the flames. Accursed slug, can you really handle my fire? The fire had no effect.
Yeah.
It's a Pokemon battle all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And then
Mucus body keeps fire away, apparently.
Apparently, well, yeah. And then it's like, okay, well, look, even if the attacks are poo, it's still a champion levels poo. So, and the Commandramon are here too. So, if you know, so basically, if AG and Lugomon don't give it everything, they're toast. And then it's like they start talking about evolution, and so AG's like, champion, you're a. Wait, are you talking about Digivolution? Yes, AG, Digivolution, Lugomon calls out. But can we really do it? And then it's like, isn't the Digimon Linker's limit release lifted? I'm getting used to mind linking with you, and besides, I'm quickly losing control of myself. The pale wolf ruffles its fur and bares its fangs. And then we kind of get that, like, this is my get off my lawn bit, because like Lugomon's like, since we arrived in Waldslum and at the Castle of Nine Wolves, something inside me, some kind of power, is about to overflow. It's as if there's something inside of it that's different from itself. It'll be tough, but I want to digivolve. My powers can't yet handle an adult body. Now, I think that literally means his Lugomon powers, they can't defeat a champion level.
Yeah.
This is another case where I think they haven't changed the wording.
Yeah.
So, with Lugomon's cry, an alert flashes on the monitor and we see the Digivolution. And then AG starts having a bit of, yeah, I want to be the best. I want to be the #1 codecracker. With Lugomon, we can do this.
He wants to be
the very best.
Like no one ever was.
But even then, he still doesn't say the line from the trailer.
I guess he doesn't want to change his life.
Yeah. I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
Because he's basically, like, he basically says everything but that. He's like, I'll digivolve with Lugomon and become the ultimate codecracker. I can't allow myself to stumble and fall when it matters the most. In the digital world, I will be the one who emerges victorious. And it's like,
I will be the Digimon king.
But like there's no I want to change my life, and then the evolution happens like the trailer. So I wonder what happened to that line.
Yeah. Then Satsuki she shouts out the wrong name awkwardly.
Forehead, you're up to no good, aren't you? Oh yeah, she's like, give him an extra large salvo, Lugomon, instead of Numemon.
Yeah.
And Numemon clenches its fists, but then here's what I was talking about. Lugomon Digivolution. So, if you're going to use the Western terms, you should use the Western context.
Mm.
In Japanese, this is fine because it's always been Digimon Shinka.
Yeah.
But the literal translation is Digimon Evolve.
Yeah.
That is why over here it got changed to Digivolve 2.
Mm.
So he's like, if this were a dubbed anime, he's literally just saying Lugamon Digivolve.
Mm.
Is it a command? Are you telling us what's happening? So I do feel this should have been done as Digivolve 2.
Yeah.
Then we have the glow of evolution. We're basically getting the bit from the trailer. The virtual monitors all jump up.
Mm.
The swirling flame appears around Satsuki's head. There's a shockwave. The Commandramon are like, warning, warning, target is digivolving.
I really want to see this bit. Satsuki's blown off the back of the Numemon.
Yeah.
I really want to see that in motion. She just flies backwards.
And then we're introduced to Lugarmon, champion, dark beast of virus type. And we get the image in the thumbnail, which is... Let me get it up for you guys here.
Phrasing.
I know what it said. So this is Lugarmon.
So cool.
Yeah, I do like his big muzzle thing.
Yeah.
But he looks so fluffy and spiky all at once.
Yeah. It looks like he has feathers, but a mane.
Yeah. But it's a really good image.
Look at his big ears.
Mm. His little sleeper earring.
Yeah.
Because he's an edgy boy.
I have a piercing.
So yeah, and that's just where it ends.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it. It had its comedic moments. It did have obviously we finally got Lugarmon. We didn't stretch that out to 117 next week, or because we were talking last week about maybe they have to go into, because the way the trailer ends where he's up on top of the thing, maybe they run into the castle and they're hiding and it's a big chase sequence, and then but no, this is still all outside apparently. And God, Satsuki's got a mouth on her.
Yeah.
Phrasing.
Mouth that doesn't stop.
Phrasing. She's like 21, right? It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Adri's a 19-year-old.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and check.
She's over 18.
Yeah, and we do have fan art this week. Oh, it doesn't say.
She's got to be in her 20s, though. Would have had to done college and everything to get in there.
It's anime. We have like...
Pretty sure I've seen that she's 20 somewhere.
Oh, maybe it was in a previous chapter. Yeah, maybe it was in a previous chapter. Maybe I'm just forgetting. Okay, well.
Yeah, something like the 21-year-old.
Yeah.
Satsuki, something,
So, what were your thoughts on this one?
Everyone, shut up! Stop giving away all your personal information, especially you, AG, because they're gonna find you in real life now. Idiot.
I honestly think it'd be funny if she forgot his name. She just got so riled up with everything going on.
Surely the Commandramon, Numemon, surely one of them would remember.
You would hope so. Anything in particular that stands out for this chapter, or anything you didn't like, or
the translation as usual?
Well, yeah.
There were some things in there that just didn't make. Like there was one just before the evolution, I think, when he was telling him to get back into the core.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, We're on the same and something, and shouldn't have been in there.
No. No, I thought that as well. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Oh, does it make sense?
It does make
It didn't
sense.
read like it
It's
made
the
sense to me.
on should be one. So what he's saying is
Oh.
we're one and the same right now.
Oh, okay.
But they've typoed the one so it reads as on.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, because I was trying to figure out what they were trying to say.
Hold on, let me.
You don't need to bring it back up. It's okay.
You sure?
Yeah. Let's go straight into the art there.
Okay. And then we have this abomination to talk about.
Actually, while we're talking about translation, do you want to do that?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
before we get into the Seeker's artwork, and we're like, oh, this is nice, this is cute, and yeah.
Yeah.
So, the manga that we talked about during the course of Ghost Game, Digimon Dreamers, is being uploaded to Digimon Web, which is currently hosting Seekers. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Hey, the manga is actually getting an official sort of publication.
Yeah.
Because V-Tamer isn't up on anywhere else. Next, any of the other mangas have just been sort of left alone. And so cool. Then they've also announced that there's going to be an English version.
I don't trust that.
Sounds very, but you know, they haven't translated
Yeah.
a Digimon manga since the ones that were made based off like Adventure and Tamers.
Yeah.
I don't think Frontier. Yeah, I don't think we've actually got an English Digimon manga since Digimon Tamers.
Yeah.
So the Cyber Sleuth one, the redigitized one, Digimon Next, all like anything that has come out since then, none of it ever got translated officially. So this is pretty good. It's being translated the same way Seekers is being translated, which upsets me because then we have to deal with crap like this. And I'm just gonna replace the image of Lugarmon on the screen right now because I know. No. So, you know, this seems promising. Moving to Digimon Web. Stay tuned for release. Let's read through this, shall we? One day, Ritsu Kodo, an indoor boy. The game world you play, you will be thrown into the digital world. It was there that I met Digimon Pulsemon that I raised in the game. Ritsu was puzzled by the sudden event. Buddy Pulsemon cannot Digivolution. The curse to break through, knowing that you summoned me as Tamer. We promise to cooperate in Digivolution.
What just happened?
I feel like I lost several IQ points reading that out. Several. And there it is. They tried to hide it on Seekers, but there it is, translated by machine.
Yeah. I'm curious what the part on the top means.
This?
No. Draft?
Oh, I think that's it. Well, Hongo Akiyoshi like created Digimon. So I think draft is a mistranslation as well. I think that's a copyright thing.
Yeah.
Or owned or created by. Drafted by, we might say.
It's really confusing.
Also, I believe that's a pseudonym for a group of people as well.
Yeah.
I don't think Hongo Akiyoshi is a person so much as a like the Twilight Princess authors or authoresses.
It's just authors.
Yeah. Well, either way, they are two. That it's one name, but it's two women. So, So yeah, one day Ritsu Kodo, an indoor boy, the game world you play. Yeah, if this is what we have to work with, I'm sorry, I'll stick with the Crossroads translations.
Yeah.
Because at least that's been done correctly and would have been the basis of how we covered Dreamers on the podcast.
Yeah.
What will be funny, I'm not adding this into the rotation, because we're doing Cross Wars Savers, sorry, Cross Wars Tamers and Seekers. I'm
Yeah.
not adding a fourth one in, but when we do get to this,
Yeah.
it'll be funny to see
It's
the
actually been.
it'll be funny to see the machine translation versus an actual translator.
Yeah. Yeah, I still haven't gone to read Seekers anywhere else.
No.
But it would be interesting. And by the time we get around to it, will all the stupid shit be fixed?
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, I don't have faith in that at all.
Because one thing I kind of have noticed is that I think a lot of the community has given up on Seekers because of the bad translations. I don't see the buzz for it around Twitter. I don't see the regular Digimon content creators, still picking up on it and doing read-throughs and then maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just not looking, or maybe I haven't gone into a particular channel.
But if they are, it's not being shown to us, which means there's not a whole.
The algorithm isn't showing, hey, you might like this. Where before it was every other content creator had their Digimon Seekers impressions or Chapter 1-5 read along, and I was looking for Digimon podcasts, and one person's podcast is just their read through. It's not a discussion. Well, maybe there is. I didn't click into it because I didn't want to do a read through when we were sort of planning on doing our own.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, okay. But that used to all get advertised because of algorithm, YouTube, Twitter.
Yeah, it's like you talk about this, so do these people. Look at them.
Yeah, and it doesn't do that anymore. So my feeling is Seeker's traffic has dropped off.
Yeah, and like even if they're still doing it, people aren't liking it or retweeting it maybe, and that's why it's not getting out there, I guess.
Honestly, I thought that was why there was only like one piece of artwork last week.
So like it was like short chapter as well. It could be that people are waiting to read it until there's more of it.
But there's 16 I want to say pages, but there's 16 chapters now.
Yeah, but they've seen a couple of short ones, so they're just like, oh, I'll just wait a while.
Maybe, yeah.
If you're a fast reader like me, like this is nothing.
I know.
At least with a manga, there'll be pictures to help us decipher what's happening.
Yeah, I guess. So either way, this is what we're going to be working with when Dreamers gets its quote unquote official release.
Yeah.
Bandai really just does not care about this franchise at all. Could you see them doing this with One Piece?
God no.
Or Dragon Ball?
God no, that would make so much sense if that was written by someone who's doing Dragon Ball. An indoor boy.
Yeah. Imagine I want to like your product.
Yeah.
Why do you make it so difficult to like your product?
Why don't you want a global audience? Like, what is your problem?
Yeah. And honestly, if this was an adventure based product, I don't think it would get this half-assed either. I think they put money behind it.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
Let's look at artwork to make ourselves feel better.
See, this is why you were right to do this now and not last, so we're not ending the podcast on a depressing note.
Yeah.
Also, we did when we were talking about the Seekers cards. Numamon got a card release, and I'm super happy that I basically called what the card was going to look like.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. But let me just bring the window capture up here. I'll open up Discord so I have the Numamon card and we can talk about it. There
we go.
So big old Numamon, no Satsuki in the image, but he is big.
Yeah.
And then he's got the little police lamp on his head.
I just remembered that their poop was pink from looking at that, so AG wasn't covered in brown, he was covered in pink.
Yeah. Which I don't know if that's worse or not. And then we've got Walled Slum behind him, and Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's only a rare, so it won't be like holographic shiny. It'll just be
It should be
silver
though.
around the edges.
Yeah, it should be though with all those lights and stuff.
Oh yeah. That's why the Commandramon one looked so good when the light hit it in that
Yeah.
real photo of it we had.
Mm.
Do I still have that?
Real picture.
Or did I get rid? Because, well, it had served its purpose. Oh yeah, no, I guess I just don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there
Oh,
it is.
there it is.
Oh. There.
Yeah.
Like that's the super rare foil on it.
Mm.
And Satsuki is a rare, so that'll give you an idea of how, like what Numamon's foiling is going to be like.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I suppose it'd be unfair to make Satsuki's Numamon a rare, super rare.
yeah. Make the Digimon harder to get than the tamer, like
Yeah.
But yeah, so I quite enjoy this. And then as for what it does, so champion, virus, mollusk, digipolice. See, even the digipolice tag on it. On play or on evolution, by placing one Satsuki from your hand at the bottom of this Digimon's evolution cards, one of your Digimon gains rush until the end of the turn, and its inheritable effect is blocker. So yeah, you can mind link Satsuki into Numamon to give it more skills, which is really fun. And then Satsuki's skill deals with mind linking, so the two will help each other out.
Yeah.
Mind link to one of your Digimon with Numamon in its traits. So, or sorry, mind link to one of your Digimon with Numamon or Monzaimon in its name, or Digipolice in its traits. So Satsuki will work on any Numamon, but this Numamon in particular says, but you can place a Satsuki here to get this effect. So she'll work with any Numamon, but this one specifically says, no, do this with her. So yeah, pretty good. So you don't have to use the Mind Link ability on this one.
Yeah.
Because it's already calling for her to be placed. Yeah. But while she is mind linked, then it gets all this other stuff. So cool. All right. So then the artwork. So we finished off last week. I'm just make sure it's all here. Yeah. Cool.
What are you moving?
I don't know. Window. There we go. That was what I wanted to move. So last week, the only piece of artwork on here was this. And sure, why not? I'm not like, this is we've seen this on one of the other pieces of art.
Yeah.
But yeah. This was not like when we were doing this 2 weeks ago. This Commandramon was there, and so was this Lugamon. Cargodramon was there, and this Lugamon was there.
Yeah.
This wanted poster for a Black Agumon was not.
No, it wasn't. I don't remember seeing it.
No, so it feels like that's been added in later.
It looks like a Velociraptor.
Yeah, kinda.
It's the skinny neck. I know it's just his head is up and you can't see his body, so I don't know. My brain is not reading it as an Agumon because he's not chunky enough.
But I enjoy it as a 100 million Digi-yen. Or Digimon Seeker. Yeah, so that's pretty good. I like that. And then we got this really cool art this week of Satsuki and Numamon.
Eyeballs! Oh my god, no! It's great. I hate it.
Yeah, it is incredibly detailed. Let's go have a look at it on Twitter proper.
Oh, you're gonna make it bigger.
I am.
Oh God.
Look at it.
Ice stalks. I hate them.
He's so goofy though.
I cringed so
Yeah.
much that I got goosebumps because I went.
Can confirm. And then we have her little Numamon badge as well.
That was cuter. I'll just look at that. Numamon is never cute, but that's cuter than that thing. I'm not dissing the artist. Your work is fantastic.
Problem is, it's too good.
It's too good.
Yeah.
I don't need to see the stalks going into the eyeballs.
And then we have a Pixel Lugarmon.
Ooh.
Very video gamey.
Yeah, and the Paragodramon in the background.
Yeah, and then the little Chumon. So I really do enjoy this. Is that the same artist who did the Pixel Lugamon? Four Corners Mon? No, different artist, but this looks like it's kind of like a before the boss cutscene of a game or something. I really do like this.
Or it just kind of like in the old games where it would kind of come down from the sky and you see him on the roof and he's just going up and down.
Yeah,
just to show that he's moving.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah. No, so I really do like this.
Yeah, it's really good.
Open it up and give it a like properly.
Four Corners Mon.
Yep. Moving back, then we have this Lugarmon art.
Ooh.
It's just very cute.
Yeah, he's fluffy.
He's very fluffy.
He doesn't look as spiky.
No, all his. Okay, it's probably coming through that as well. Oh, never mind. Anyway,
Apple 05012. Have you seen their work before? The name sounds familiar.
Yeah, that name sounds familiar, but it's still very cute. I like how fluffy he is. Because he's been shrunk down and made all chibi like. And then we have this adorable piece of art of all three forehead mons.
Look at them.
Yeah.
All the foreheads.
All the foreheads. Gamo Dokimon. Very cute. The Lugamon looks familiar. Have we seen this artist before?
I think it was one of the ones that was in the first set. I think it's like on paper rather than. Oh no, it's not the one on paper. Or is it? Keep going.
Oh, it's not that one, no.
No. What one am I thinking of then?
Because it looks very familiar.
It does.
Oh well, no, it's not there. I guess we're just confusing it with
maybe we've seen it on Twitter
beforehand. Yeah, maybe. I might have just been mixing it up with this one. You know, or this one. But it's not, they're not the same artists, so cool. Either way, it is quite adorable. I really do like it. I love how just like smug I guess Dorumon is, and Ryudamon's just like howdy.
Yeah.
So pretty good.
Very good.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that a like proper as well. And then we have this Lugamon who's wagging his tail.
Ah, look.
And he's begging.
He would not beg.
No, he wouldn't.
The little hearts.
The little I love the background on this as well. Yeah. Everything's very just No, I really do like it a lot. This is by Digimon
Yon.
Digimon Yon. Okay. Oh, I'm following them. Oh,
Hmm.
cool. And then our last artwork this week is, I think, I think this might be my favorite of the batch. Lugamon
Oh,
and the three Tyrannomon.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good. They still have their different personalities going on too.
Yeah.
I like that people keep capturing that they have three different faces.
Yeah. No, I do. I really enjoy that. Like Gekart.
Okay. Oh, we've definitely seen them before.
I believe so. I'm just gonna blow it up here. Oh,
Oh,
um, like yeah, no, that's pretty damn good.
mm,
The determined one, the smug one, and the fierce one, I
yeah.
guess. Um, I can't tell where they're meant to be though,
Um,
because there's a part of my brain which like is that the screen? Is that
I
like
think
the
it's a,
screen of a Digivice?
I think it's meant to be the subway somewhere.
Oh, maybe. Because then I'm like,
Because
there's
there's
this.
grass everywhere, so it's abandoned.
Yeah.
The railing behind them is broken.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get you. So that's like an escalator going up and
Yeah, then you go down and you go across. I think that's a billboard more so than a
ah,
window.
good eye, good eye. Yeah.
I could be wrong,
No,
but
no, I
that's
think you're right because at first I thought that was like a split screen or something.
mm,
And like, but no, I think he might be right about this being like the subway or like some sort of abandoned area.
mm.
So good. Oh, good eye. Well done. Um, Geckhart's commissions are open on coffee
Mm.
or Ko-fi.
Ko-fi, yeah.
Ah, yes. I recognize that Pulsemon.
Mm.
So we have seen them before. And that is that is our artwork for
Yeah.
the that is our artwork this week. Any favorites? Any
Um, yeah. That one is great. The the three Tyrannomon.
hmm,
I'm really drawn to the Lugarmon.
the fluffy one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really nice.
I like the wanted poster. I like how like understated it is
He looks like one of the Velociraptors
from Jurassic Park. Like,
Jurassic Park, specifically. It's just the look on his face in that
yeah.
way. Like I don't know.
I think it's not just the neck, but I think it's also like the very deliberate like eyebrow
Mm,
as well, and then just on top of the nose being very square.
yeah.
Like it's a very like the usage of shapes is very deliberate
Mm,
on this one, and I do think that's leading to because I can totally see it.
yeah. Like usually wanted posters. Well, back in the day, they'd be more of a drawing than a picture, so
Yeah.
they're not exact.
No. I mean, it could be that remember the Nia wanted poster in Xenoblade 2. I mean, it could be worse. But yeah, no, a great round of artwork this week, and kudos to everyone.
Yeah,
I may
good job.
if I wonder can I get like that commission of Satsuki doing the Ojo laugh on top of Numamon,
Mm,
and maybe they'll feature it.
yeah,
That'd
that'd
be
be
fun.
cool.
Cool. Yeah, so yeah, look, a very good, a very funny, a very loud chapter of Seekers this week.
Mm.
Um, really looking forward to seeing what happens next week. Um,
Will we finally get Yulin?
yeah.
Probably not.
Probably not. No, I feel like that's a 118, 119 thing at this point.
Mm.
You really think this is just going to go to 120 and then we roll into chapter 2?
That's what I'm thinking, but I can't tell what they're thinking. So
Yeah.
that's how I would do it if I had gone the ridiculous route of going up to 119.
Yeah. I get you. You might like if we do reach 119 at that stage, like you might as well just have one additional week and because we're only on 116. So what next week is 1-17. So like if they do get to 1-19, you may as well just do 1-20 just to round it off.
No, that's where you start 2.
That works as well. Yeah, chapter 2.
Chapter 2, 1.
Yeah. Well,
no comments, no.
let me double check. Do we have comments from the previous? Yeah, we read that one on one of the live shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing else. There's nothing else there. So yeah, so that's where we'll finish off. So thank you everyone for joining us for this.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
So again, there won't be a live show tonight, but I do have content ready to go for you guys, so you won't have a chance to miss me. There will also be content on Sunday. And
if you miss me, you gotta go to my Twitch.
That's it. Go follow Meg's Twitch while I'm away, and go keep Meg company. Tell Meg how much you love me. But yeah, no. So yeah, so we have our live show for Tamers tonight as we record this, and
tonight's Sunday because a minute ago you said there's no live show tonight.
Yes,
which is Wednesday.
Which is when you're right. Yeah, no, you're very sorry.
So we have our live show 3 days ago.
Yeah. Yes. We're recording on Sunday, so we have our Tamers live show tonight Sunday. But when you're watching this on Wednesday, there will be no live show that night for Cross Wars. Instead, there will be something else on the channel, which I hope you guys enjoy. But that's kind of where we wrap up for now. So
leave your comments and all that down below.
Yeah. What do you think of Satsuki and AG now that they've had more time to interact? Where do you think they might go with this?
Do you think they need to stop talking?
Do they talk too much? Do they never shut up?
Talk too much.
Yeah, I had fun with this one.
Yeah, it was fun. It was.
Yeah.
I'm just tired now.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys soonish. Yeah. Don't miss us while we're gone. Don't miss us too much. Go visit Meg's Twitch in the meantime, and we will see you back here very soon for more Seekers or Cross Wars or Tamers. You'll see us soon enough. Take care. Much love. And let's get out of here. Bye. Bye.